Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. We have a brand spanking new knife model from We Knives, baby. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am, because we're getting a new We knife out of the box, baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me hold back let me hold back my excitement. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what We knife is your favorite. Do you have an ultimate favorite We? It comes with all kinds of neat accoutrement and a nice cleaning cloth and all that good stuff, and a nice case. And I think this case, I think you can put 2 knives in here, but yeah, I know that's not why we're here. That's not, oh yeah, you can put 2 knives, and this is not, oh my gosh. Oh yes. This is the We Knife Krait Snake. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Oh my goodness gracious. This, oh, we got a pop of color. Look at that. Look what they did there on the back. That is very unique. Oh my, I did not know it had that feature. That is sweet. It almost gives you that integral feel because both pieces are joined like this. So we have a 3D milled clip. This is, of course, titanium. And I would say this is probably a DLC coating. I'm not positive. There are at least 4 different variants of this new bad boy. And I will put them across your screen so you can see what they look like. And let's get in here and take a look at this pivot collar. Nice looking pivot collar. I love the accents, the bronze accents on this version. And oh my gosh, it does have a captive pivot, caged ceramic ball bearings, and oh boy, look at that. Look at the comfort on that. Are you ready? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh yeah, look at that. That is wicked. Oh my goodness. Dudes. I mean, just look at it. M390 blade steel. Let's get up here and take a look at this blade. Oh yeah, you can see the satin lines on it. My goodness, has a very nice grind going on. The slightest bit of harpoon action also. Oh yeah, look at that. There's your designer. There's your blade steel M390. Me personally, I would like We Knives to go back to 20 CV blade steel. I'm not sure why they went to M390. Might be something to do with what blade steels are available, but I would appreciate if they would move back to a different, M390 is okay as long as the heat treat is good, right? So 20 CV or S90V, those would be my personal preferences, but that's just personal preference. So here we have a little bit of jimping right there. Very nice jimping, has a nice grab to it. And you've seen the finish. Let's see, left and right, up and down. It's as solid as a fixed blade. And our lockup, let's see what our lockup looks like here. Has a nice lockup. It's about 40% lockup. And ooh, nice and smooth. Are we centered? Yes, the blade is centered. This is a Tashi Baruka design, and let me give you a couple quick numbers before we get into it. And by the way, I did look it up, and this is actually polished gray. Even though it looks black to me, it must be a very dark polished gray, and this is polished also. So for all intents and purposes, I do not believe this is DLC. From tip to tail, this bad boy is 7.95 inches, 202 millimeters. Your width is 1.32 inches, 33.5 millimeters. Your blade length is 3.34 inches, 84.9 millimeters. Your close length is 4.61 inches, 117.1 millimeters. And let me go ahead and put a couple knives up here and give you a little bit of size comparison. Here is the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock, and then here is the Baby Banter. So if you have a wee baby banter, you know what? Let me give it a banter sandwich. I can't find my other banter with the green micarta. It's kind of bugging me. You guys know how I do. I misplace knives and then I find them and it's exciting. So here is the big banner. There is the baby banner. It's not a small knife. Let's see. Here is the Sabenza 31 large. It is smaller than the Sabenza. And then here is one of my all-time favorites, the We Equivoc. Let's see what it looks like next to my Equivoc. It's a little bit smaller than that. Now my hand, from here to here is 4 inches, from here to here is 3.5, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Let's see. Oh my, oh yeah, yeah, okay. The way it is shaped, it just fills my hand out. It is dreamy. I mean, okay. I was a little curious how the ergos were going to be, but a lot of times I keep finding this out. Whenever you see a weird design like this, it's usually well thought out and has a purpose, and this one does. Look how it fills my hand out. It is does it even have? You cannot even tell it has a pocket clip. The pocket clip disappears in your hand. Oh my, the ergonomics are fantastic. Oh, they are fantastic. And you know what? Let me show you something really quick. This designer, let me show you another knife that they make. I just went and grabbed it. This is another one by Tashi Baruka. This is the We Knife OAO. The We Knife one and only. I'll have this link down there also, if they still have them. But this is an integral, an absolutely beautimous, one of the most beautiful knives, in my opinion, that are in my collection. It is just fantastic. It is so crispy clean. You don't even have a pivot showing. So this is a well thought out design by the same designer. I felt compelled to show you this bad boy. But getting back to this one here. So the ergos are very good. Now let's see. Getting in here to disengage. Man, those acoustics sound so good. It is easy to get in there. There's no cutout, but there is plenty of room. You can see that we're all milled out on the inside, so there's plenty of room to get your thumb in there and disengage that. Oh my gosh, is that a liner? Would you call that a nested liner lock? I think you would. And then let's see how our action is. So the action is tight. Oh, wow. Let me give you some acoustics. So it sounds really good. It's not drop shutty, which it does not have to be. Now, if you're going to be sharpening this for some reason, you can see we're way up here. You can sharpen this all day long and you're not going to get a smile because your plunge grind's all the way back here. Now, here's something else that I'm noticing. Oh, look at this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is also very comfortable, getting choked up right behind the heel. And then you can get your thumb right up there behind that poon. And look at this swedge. Look at that swedge going from the middle of the blade all the way down to the tip. Very nice. Oh my gosh. The aesthetics of this knife are really nice. And then look at that. Look at the tip on that bad boy. You could definitely do some splinter getting with that. So I do appreciate that you can choke up and get right behind the heel with your finger, and you can do a little more finer cut when you want a little more control. Of course, you could always do a pinch grip too. But this is pretty darn nice. I like it. I really do appreciate that flipper. Now, I'm just going like this. It doesn't have the strongest detent in the world. So just pulling back like that, I'm able to open the knife. So that would be something that would be worth mentioning. Now, it is not difficult. If I give it just a little bit of a flick, it does come flying out with authority, but it doesn't have that automatic where it breaks on its own and is going to deploy. So that's something else to keep in mind, that as far as, let me do a push button. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. So you can push button it. You don't have to just do the slide back, but this little ramp right here does make it very, very easy to deploy it. But you know, that is something I wouldn't mind just a little bit stronger detent on that, but just giving it any pull at all. It has nice jimping on the flipper tab right there. Perfect jimping. It's nice and grabby. Actually, it's a little less grabby than they normally have on their knives as far as we goes, but it's a neat design, and reverse grip isn't too bad. You could reverse grip it if you want to and do a little schwink, 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 but overall, a very cool looking knife. The aesthetics, they've got the aesthetics on point. The We Knife Krait Snake. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what your favorite We knife is. And on your screen, you're going to see a couple videos pop up. Those are brand new knife releases. Those are videos that I just dropped. You can check those out to see some more new knives that just happened. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or at the Hive stream on Friday night, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.